Hello, Balloon Fiesta volunteers and anyone else who might be watching this. Just want to give you a couple of tips of things that you can do in both Google Sheets or an Excel spreadsheet. You might already know them, but in case you don't, these are really helpful. So I'm going to start with this spreadsheet, which looks similar to one that you might be using. And a lot of the balloons are from the United States. So instead of typing the United States or anything else, I make sure that number one, I spell it right the first time, which really helps. And then when I select that cell, notice that there is a square at the bottom right of that cell. If I put my cursor on it, it turns into a solid plus. Now I'm going to click on that bottom square on the right, and holding down the mouse, I'm going to drag down several cells to fill in however many have balloons from the United States and let go. Notice that now the United States has filled in all of those slots, which is really nice. I can do the same thing over here with the standard type of balloon. Again, I'm going to go to that square on the bottom right, put my cursor on it so that my cursor turns into a solid plus. Click and drag down again, let go, and they are all filled in. Similar over here, these three balloons are from New Mexico. I'm going to click on this one, New Mexico. Again, I make sure it's spelled right, which is always a good thing to not copy or a mistake. And pull that down for 2 cells. So now these 3 are from New Mexico. You can do the same thing across. So for instance, this balloon called the Spud does have a co-pilot. So here's another quick trick. I'm going to click the first cell that I want. I'm going to hold down the Shift key, click on the last cell that I want selected. All the cells in between are now selected. And again, I'll go to that bottom right square, pull that down, and now it's copied everything. Of course, what you now need to do is make sure that you go back and you change the name for the second co-pilot. So now I've just quickly made a co-pilot for you. Here's another trick that I don't know if we'll need to use on this particular project, but just in case you ever need to use it some other time. Let's say we needed to number the balloons. I can go to Up and Atoms, which is the first balloon, and put a 1. Now when I hit return, you might say, what happened to the number? It's just over here, it's right justified. So for here I'll put 2. And now instead of doing 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, I can actually select the 1 and 2 both, because this indicates that I have some sort of pattern I want to continue. I'll go again to the bottom right square, pull it down, and magically it's done the numbering for us. Isn't that great? Saves a lot of time. So just remember that both Google Sheets and Excel will copy similar patterns for you, whether it's filling in the country, the type, or if you need to make another co-pilot. I do recommend, however, that you don't just fill in this whole column with the United States, because it's very easy to then forget to change it to a different country when need be. So just do it as you do 4 or 5 or maybe even 10, and that'll just give you a little extra time. Thank you.